Coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Richardson, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Richardson outside. Slammed in by Richardson.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now, Giddey. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Richardson right side. Rebound by Marshall. Irving against Giddey. Here's Irving trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Giddey. Pass to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. He gets it in there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Irving. Off target at the rim. Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Buzelis with the ball. Here's the drive. Pass to Giddey from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Irving. Gafford passes to Thompson. Davis down low. Defended by Dosunmu. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now Richardson after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Richardson outside. Over Thompson. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
On its way from Irving for 2. Dallas again missing. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Buzelis. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Right side Irving. It's deflected and stolen by Giddey. Osumu with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Richardson against Davis. Richardson, no luck. Mavericks trail by 3. Now Irving. Nothing on the board. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Richardson against Thompson. Richardson, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Davis kicks to Gafford. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Dallas with the Bulls getting the bucket. Giddey against Irving. Lock at 6. Porzingis with the block.
The reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Clock is at 3. And here's Marshall from the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Giddey. Richardson outside. For 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Irving passes to Gafford. Now here's Thompson. Richardson covered. Davis surveying the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in the position where they need to start over.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Buzelis with the ball. He's guarded by Davis. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Irving. Still scoreless. Thompson for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Richardson. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Marshall. Back to Davis. Over Bruce Ellis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Davis has got 5 now.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
White goes in. That shot is off. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Brooklyn. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin. Right now, the story is with Sacramento as the Kings front office is executing early season deals. They're getting Jonathan Kuminga, one of the more dynamic athletes in the association. He lives above the rim. He's deceptively strong, too. This league is all about spacing, but guys like him who can put pressure on the rim, help balance the floor. He is a rising star.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Giddey. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trailed by 3. Thompson for 3. Outside for Davis. Goes back up. Pass to Marshall. Fires the 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Marshall's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And here's Richardson. By Gafford. Thompson with it. He's picked up by White. Offensive rebound. Gafford passes to Irving. Here's Davis. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Free throw good from Giddey. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Giddey defending. Dallas again missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now, here's Richardson. 13 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Richardson outside. Pass to White. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Richardson the pass to White. Carries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fight.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Martin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
13 foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Bulls with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Richardson. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Then for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Collins. Took him no time at all on that one.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Davis, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They trail by 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Dosunmu. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word. We have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Marshall hits them both. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
6 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. The Bulls with another miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Davis dishes to Thompson. Gafford kicks to Irving. Back to Gafford. Shoots over Dosunmu. Gafford misses. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got 17.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Pass to Davis. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Giddey with it. He's covered by Thompson. Porzingis passes to Collins. Richardson outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Thompson. Here's Gafford. Here's Irving. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Pass to Dosunmu. Richardson with the screen on Davis. Back to White. Now here's Richardson. And the Bulls with another miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Here now is Dinwiddie. Outside, Davis. Gafford sets the pick for Davis. Gafford inside, working on Collins. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And good that time. Richardson's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court. For your Chicago Bulls. Once again, Chicago Bulls.
Thompson finds Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. Outside, Davis. 5 to shoot. High, arcing shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Exum's checked in.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and it extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly aligned so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Exum. Still without a basket. Davis. Davis with the rebound and the bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Thompson outside from the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Here's Giddey. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Marshall. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Effort to screen on Giddey. Now Davis. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Gafford against Collins. Thompson outside. Pass to Exum. Dallas moving the ball around. And Davis can't get it to go.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
White dishes to Richardson. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Yep, that one goes in there. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Davis. And no good that time. Excellent defense there from Smith. Here's Richardson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Richardson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Davis with it. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
For the Wizards, they'll be up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Two elite squads.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Mavericks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Irving. Buzelis out there with Porzingis. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
D leading to offense. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to pilfer that orange and take it the other way.
Bulls shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Here's Irving. Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Over Giddey. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Buzelis sets a screen for Richardson. And Richardson slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 15-point game. Irving looking over the floor. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
We've seen Kyrie do this so many times, precise in the two-man game. Lethal, too.
Giddey, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Richardson with the screen for Buzelis. Marshall with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And a wide open look for Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. There's the screen. Up top, Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. 6 to shoot. Richardson attacking. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And it's time for your 3-1-2 crew. For the 3-1-2 crew.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Davis. Gafford sets the pick for Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Buzelis.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
That one falls for Davis.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's tightly guarded. Here's Richardson. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Davis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pass to Giddey from past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Giddey's got 14.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Outside, Davis. Gafford sets the pick for Davis. Back to Irving. There's the triple. Dallas again missing. The Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Giddey. Now Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Richardson with the screen on Davis. Giddey, no good. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Irving sets a screen for Marshall. Back to Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, DA. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Gafford finds Davis. No good on the three. Chicago leading by 12. Here's Dosunmu. Still yet to score. Pass to Buzelis. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. For three, Richardson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Flies it from 19. That one a tad off onto the right, but drops in for him. Richardson's got 37. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Porzingis with the rebound. Chicago leading by 12. Here's Giddey. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Irving kicks to Gafford. Outside, Davis. Back to Gafford. Nice D from Porzingis. For Chicago, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Richardson with it, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
To the middle, here's Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Giddey kicks to Richardson. Back to Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Richardson, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Mavericks trail by 16. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Thompson. Outside Irving. Over Giddey. And they recover it. Nice shot by Thompson.
Such an instinctive player. Thompson sees the opportunity and cashes in.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Giddey. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. Thompson with the 3.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Buzelis with the ball. Dosunmu, the pass to Richardson.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Dante Exum comes in for Najee Marshall. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Thompson finds Davis. Lively trying to break loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look at AD, and you know he's taking his share of contact. Quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Zach Collins checked in for Chicago. That one is no good. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And finished off by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Bulls, Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Richardson, and Trey Jones up. Bulls leading by 16. On the floor for Dallas. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Exum, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Richardson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That's good from Richardson.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dante Exum. And Richardson drops them both.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson from downtown. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From outside the arc. And the Bulls with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And finished off by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
Bulls leading by 16. Here's Richardson. And Richardson slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. East rising and helium floating.
Trey Jones is checked in for Dosunmu. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. Davis is subbed in for Washington. That's good from Richardson.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Dinwiddie outside. Thompson outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 20.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Jones finds Richardson. Shoots. And again, no good by Chicago. Mavericks trail by 17. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. White against Dinwiddie. And here is Irving. Outside, Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Outside, Porzingis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the first one at the line is good.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Trey Jones. And Dallas with a change here, too. Marshall's checked in. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Dallas ball.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Marshall. Launches a 3. Gonzalez grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 16. It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Irving with it. Defended by Giddey. A nice shot by Irving.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Giddey kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Dosunmu. Porzingis sets the pick for Richardson. A 3-pointer, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Now here is Davis. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Chicago grabs the miss. Gonzalez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Richardson. Basket good. Richardson's got 49 points in the game.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Gonzalez not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
Irving against Giddey. Got a piece of it. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Gonzalez. Traps in the tray. Gonzalez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Marshall passes to Gafford. Here's Irving. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Gonzalez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Giddey. Richardson outside. And Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
That's tipped. Thompson with it. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Buzelis. There's the pick. Fires from deep. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 18 points just in the second half.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll.
Timeout.
Solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Please welcome to the court, your incredible
Now, Giddey. And here's Richardson. This one for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Over Giddey. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Hey, how many bigs do you know that can pull up like that and knock down the jumper? I could probably count them on 2 hands.
Thompson against Richardson. And there's the drive. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Thompson passes to Gaffney. Irving for 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Here's Richardson, shot clock at 5, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
One shot.
That's good from Richardson. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, White. Herter kicks to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and